Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So yesterday we introduced graphing systems of linear equations by substitution. Today I'm going to show you a few more example problems just to refresh how this process works, because graphing by substitution or solving systems of equations by substitution can be confusing. So remember, we want to make sure that something is solved for y. Now you can see this is solved for y and there's not a lot after it. This means it's going to be a simpler one to solve. So we take what y is equal to. In this instance, it's just -1. And we substitute it in for y in that other equation. So let's go ahead and rewrite it. And instead of y, we're substituting what y is equal to. Well, in this problem, it's only equal to -1. So 3 times -1 equals 5. -4x, 3 times -1 is -3, equals 5. The only difference is in this step there's no like terms to combine, so I'm ready to just isolate my x. So I'm going to do the inverse operation. -4x equals 5 plus 3 is 8. Divide by the coefficient. Balance the equation. And our x value is -2. So in our solution, we found our x value, which is -2. And now we're ready to find our y value. Now, since there's no x in this problem, I'm going to have to substitute that x in for this top equation's x value. So I'm going to have to, since I can't put it in this one, there's no x, I'm going to have to put it right there in that problem. So, -4 times x, well, x is -2, plus 3y equals 5. -4 times -2 is, whoops, not a positive, it's not a -8, that's a +8, plus 3y equals 5. We're going to solve for y now. So I'm going to subtract 8, just like we solved our equations back in a previous unit. I'm left with 3y equals 5 minus 8 is -3. Solve by that, or divide by that coefficient. And y equals -1. So there's our solution. -2, -1 is our solution. One more example. All right, so this one looks just like the ones we were doing yesterday. So let's take a look. We have y equals -6 minus 19. So there's what y is equal to. And we're going to be substituting it in right there for y. So we have 8x minus 4. Instead of y, put y is equal to times -6 minus 19 equals -20. Now we've got to distribute. So 8x, -4 times -6 is positive 24x. -4 times -19, I believe, is positive 76. Equals -20. We've got to combine our like terms here. 8x and 24x gives us 32x plus 76 equals -20. To get 32x by itself, subtract 76 from each side. 32x equals -20 minus 76 is -96. Divide by that coefficient. And our x value equals -3. So -3 in our solution is our x value. So now we can plug it into this bottom equation since we have an x value. We're going to plug it in right there. that negative 3 since we found that it is x value. So y equals negative 6, not times x, times negative 3, minus 19. Y equals negative 6 times negative 3 is positive 18 minus 19. And then 18 minus 19 gives us, negative 1. So our y value is negative 1. And our solution to that system is negative 3, negative 1. All right, go into Google Classroom, work through today's practice problems. If you still have questions, please rewatch the video. If you still have questions, reach out to me. I'll help you through it. We'll see you next time.